We're here at CrossFit Alpha Dog with Mikey Tenerelli from The Bachelorette. Mikey, can you please tell me why you decided to go on The Bachelorette?
There's a funny story behind that, actually. I didn't actually decide myself to go on The Bachelorette. My best friend went behind my back and applied for me online and got the call, and the rest is history. But I didn't really come up front and just say, hey, I want to do the show. I want to, this is going to be my life. It kind of just happened. And the rest is history.
Okay, and what was your life like before going on the show?
Before, normal, I'm a family guy, I'm close to my family. I work for, our family's business, as well as here. And just the average 30-year-old guy, just have fun and work hard, play hard type mentality. And that was really it. And then I would say now, I wouldn't say things have changed that much. I think that things are still somewhat calm. I feel like they're going to start to not be that way and soon. But so far, I mean, between the family business in here and what little social life I have left after that is pretty much what's going on in my life right now.
Okay, and why go on a national TV show to find love? Why not go on Match.com?
There's kind of this thing with me and Match.com. I don't know. I just don't think that that would have worked. But it was almost a surprise to me to do the show. Like I said, my friend kind of went behind my back and applied for me. So,
okay.
And I've seen, to be honest with you, I've seen the caliber of men and women on the show, and I was pretty happy with it, and I thought, hey, I'm single, I got nothing to lose. Luckily I work for myself, so I wouldn't have to quit a job or anything to leave. So I just took a chance. That's all.
Okay. And you said that you felt insecure on the show. Why did you feel insecure?
In the beginning, I was ultra confident. I'm usually a confident person, but when you're with 24 other guys that have good qualities and that you have a lot to offer, just like I felt I did, then all of a sudden you start kind of feeling like you're in the middle of the pack or even behind, and that's a weird feeling. And during that interview, I felt like I needed to express that to Des. So I would say throughout the whole process, I was confident most of the time. But there were a couple times definitely that I felt the need to express my issues.
Okay. And you also said that you're a sensitive guy. You like long walks on the beach. Do you want to go into that a little more?
That was a very impromptu question in Atlantic City. By the way, I don't envy the girls that participate in those types of beauty pageants, because getting asked those questions like on the spot like that it was really difficult. So when they asked me that, there was thousands of people around, and we were in Atlantic City, and there was kind of like I was kind of being funny about it as well. But I mean, yeah. But the point is that everyone kind of sees guys' outer selves, and they don't know that that a lot of guys are just like girls, but not too girly, but yeah, with feelings and everything like that. That was the kind of the point I was trying to make, but also be funny at the same time. So
okay. And does it hit you, like when you were doing the pageant, does it hit you that millions upon millions of people are going to be watching you? Does that hit you at all? Or
afterwards it hits, but while you're doing what you're doing, it's like, okay, I was myself, but then like at night when we go to bed, and then I think about the day of filming, and I think, oh my gosh, this is going to be on TV, that's going to be on TV. Then you start thinking about it, but you didn't have much time to really think, because the next day it was back at filming. I mean, you filmed all day, every day pretty much, so.
Okay. And so please explain, why was there so much tension in the house with Ben and with James?
Well, with Ben and I had a lot of tension from day one pretty much. I feel like I am a pretty good judge of character. And I feel like if I can spend 10 minutes with someone, I could kind of get to know them and know what their intentions are and what's behind everything. And Ben just came across to me from the first minute as being just not a genuine person, just kind of having that car salesman type of mentality and just kind of telling you what you wanted to hear. So that was my initial opinion of him, but then he furthered that by doing the things he did that everyone saw, interrupting people, just not caring about being courteous or being respectful for other people in the house, things like that. And we all understood that, we were all there for Des, and it was, a dating show, but there was, the rest of the guys felt like there's a right and a wrong way to go about it, and the way he went about it, in my opinion, wasn't right, and that's why him and I had all those problems. James, one of my best friends, great guy. Him and I have a lot of similarities. The whole dramatic situation that aired last night was, there was a conversation between James and I that, I didn't get a group date rose, and I was kind of frustrated. James was frustrated. We both thought we were going to get it. We were both on the group date, and we were just talking as buddies, just say, hey man, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, hey, we'll hang out in Chicago. We'll do this. We'll have fun. Just kind of like venting, just kind of talking friend to friend. And I know girls do that, and I know I'm sure Desiree has done that. And that's what friends are for, and that's what we were just kind of venting to each other, and there was nothing serious behind it. There was no talk of, hey, let's be the next Bachelor, him and I. There's no master plan or anything like that. So, we'll see how it plays out, because, obviously I'm off the show now, so I'll be anxious to see how everything goes, next Monday night.
Okay, so Drew kind of took the conversation out of context.
I 100% Drew and Casey took the conversation out of context. I mean, and Mentel All will be coming up here, and that'll give me an opportunity to clear the air with them and to explain them what really that conversation was supposed to be. And I think they knew it, but I think that they just tried to come up with any little advantage they could to make it another week, which, who knows how far they go or not, but it'll be seen soon. It's yet to be seen.
And you did not film the Mental All yet?
No, that's coming up.
Okay. So you're at a bar downtown. Would you approach Des?
That's a good question. You know what? I would probably approach her. I would. I think she's a cute girl. I think she's a nice girl. It's hard to say if I would approach her based on looks, because she's a lot more than that. So physically, I would say it would be kind of like in the middle of the road with the attraction I had towards her, to be honest with you. But once I got to know her and how cool and nice of a girl she was, then, as usual, I mean, it's the looks first and the physicalness, and then, what's behind that. And that's what, I liked about her the most. But I'd talk to her, definitely.
Okay, so how did it feel last night to be eliminated? I'm sure it didn't feel very good watching it back.
Yeah, I mean, to watch yourself basically get rejected on national TV isn't the greatest feeling in the world. I think, although I was there for a good amount of time, and it was 5 weeks, I didn't get a one-on-one with Des or anything, so I never really spent more than 15, 20 minutes at a time with her. So I wasn't, devastated, by any means. I would have liked to have seen where it have went. I obviously would have liked to have been there longer. But the biggest thing was just watching yourself get rejected. And I think it takes a strong person to be able to say, hey, you know what, didn't work, is what it is, and no big deal.
Okay. And what are your plans for the future?
Future, just more work. Continue with the family business and with the gym here, and find love, hopefully. Okay,
and you have not found love?
I have not.
Okay, so he's still looking. Okay, so since you're from Chicago and Emme is based in Chicago, what's your favorite hot spot in the city?
I like I like the restaurant-wise. I like Carmine's. I like Gibson's. I like those kind of steakhouses. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the beach. North Avenue Beach, things like that. Anything outside. The nightclub thing, to me, I don't know. I'm kind of over that whole.
It gets old after 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm 30, so it finally hit me. So I'd rather just go to a nice dinner or do something during the day. Go to a game.
And do you like the Cubs or the Sox?
Die-hard Sox fan.
Oh,
my whole life.
The Sox? Okay, I like the Cubs. That's okay. What's your favorite? Oh, do you have another favorite restaurant?
Gibson's, Carmine's. I like Sushi Samba too. I like the setting there.
Okay. What's the best pizza place you think in the city?
the best pizza place. If I didn't say this, I'd be killed.
Okay.
It is hopefully my future brother-in-law's restaurant, Anthony's Pizzeria in Berwyn.
Okay.
And it is actually really good. Okay, so that's a funny story. You know, I don't know if you saw on the show or not, but I introduced my sister to my best friend, Anthony.
Okay.
And they've been dating for like a year and a half now, and his family owns Anthony's Pizzeria, so
Okay.
I'd be killed if I didn't say that, but I actually mean it though, so.
Favorite pasta?
Mom's, by far.
Your mom's?
No restaurant compares.
What about cappuccino?
Cappuccino. The restaurant or favorite because there is a restaurant, Cappuccino, in Evergreen Park Road, yeah. Cappuccino. I'm not a big cappuccino fan. I'm more just a coffee espresso fan. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mikey. Mikey's going to show us some workout tips. So stay tuned.
Everything in between, a secret word, and I know.